Alright, what's up guys? This is Maury
and Dave from the Erie Better Beer Bureau. Today we got another Goose Island beer. This is their Backyard Rye. Runs in at 12.7. Yeah, 12.7%. This is Bourbon County brand stout, aged in rye whiskey barrels with Marionberries, Boysenberries, Mulberries, and Schnozberries. No snozberries. And yeah, it's kind of their berry variant that they released. You know, there was Bramble, Cherry Rye. This year, the Backyard Rye. We're about to get into it.
Wow.
Very reminiscent of the Bramble.
Yeah, it's definitely similar.
I mean, very reminiscent on the aroma anyway.
I'm getting a pretty significant like red licorice aroma on this.
We're getting a significant schnozberry aroma on this. The schnozberries smell like schnozberries.
It does kind of. It smells like I opened a bag of Twizzlers in front of me while I'm smelling this beer.
I can see that.
I do see the comparison. To me, though, Bourbon County is definitely that typical aroma is right there underneath fruity components for sure.
Well, I just figured that was for granted.
Well, yeah, but I still.
The signature Bourbon County aromas.
It has a big, huge sweetness to it.
It does
on the nose. You can tell it's going to be a sweet beer.
I almost get a slightly, not sour infected tartness, but like a tart berry sweet.
There's a slight
aroma
like
to it.
tart medicinal quality, very slight.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Whoa.
Whoa, are those berries up front?
Oh my gosh.
They're huge.
I was not expecting them to be that. I mean, they are the star.
Yes.
Wow.
Like, kind of taking me back how much berry, and I like the mixture of berries. Really.
Yeah.
Wow. For me, I get that typical Bourbon County sweetness, that richness, that barrel. But then right about mid-palate is where the berries really push to the forefront and they linger right on through the finish for me.
It's almost like a berry punch flavor.
Yeah.
You just bleeped on me.
Sorry about that. This is a tasty beer.
There will be outtakes galore on this one.
mouthwater.
I get a little bit of those, really traditional Bourbon County brand stout flavors for a split second, and then I think it's buried under literally a pile of berries.
I do think there's a nice roastiness on the back end that helps balance.
There is a little bit.
It smooths it out.
Yeah.
And thank goodness.
Yes, because holy cow, would this be a sweet?
I'm really enjoying this beer. It is a mouth-watering beer.
Yeah,
It is the berry character of this beer is surprising. I mean, we're getting pretty significant berry on the nose, but just the prevalence in the taste is pretty surprising to me. Again, it has that little bit of roastiness on the back end that's completely necessary. Does a ton to balance this beer out. Mouth feels also medium to full. It's a great beer, well-made beer. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I'm kind of going between a 4.25 and a 4.5, but if it didn't have that little roastiness on the back end, I'd go 4.25. But I like how that smooths it out. I agree with you on that. And it really adds a little balance to the sweetness of the berries. They are definitely a little more aggressive than I anticipated, even based on the aroma. You were getting some berry, but I felt like the aroma had a little more of those signature Bourbon County aromas. But I really feel that the base beer is berried. I mean, it is just dominated by these berries, and that I even think it could use a little more of a roastiness on the back end personally. But yeah, I'm going to go 4.5. I really am enjoying this beer. It would be in the elite category if it had a little more roasty or some sort of bitterness to it to balance those berries out. But yeah, I'll go 4.5 on this.
Yeah, I also was going back and forth between 4.25 and 4.5, but you know, the beer's just too well done, I feel, for me to go any lower
Yeah.
than 4.5. I like the flavors they achieved
They're
out of
great.
the berries. I mean, those 3 berries are not berries that are real common.
No.
And I think it's cool that they, you know, harvested and went out and brewed a bunch of a fantastic barrel-aged beer with them.
Especially the snozberries. Those things are rare.
And, you know, I will also say, you know, that it's just a notch. I think I rated most of the other Bourbon County variants at about a 4.75. This is just a notch below, but it's still an amazing beer and worth seeking out.
Absolutely.
So until next time, guys.
Cheers.
Wow.
Sorry. I pick up my glass and it goes through stuff.